Well, you know what time it is? It's yard sale time. It's another beautiful weekend. There's tons of yard sales. I'm in the middle, prime part of yard sale season. Last weekend was really good. Didn't really find a lot of action figures though. And you know what I haven't found this year so far? No Pokemon cards. I can't believe it. Haven't really found anything Pokemon related other than some stuffed animals. So hoping that's going to change today. If you haven't had a chance yet, check out the new video I posted for the $10 flip challenge. That's going to be a separate challenge. This is just yard sale only. But if you're interested in seeing somebody buy stuff and flip it and see how far I can go, you might want to check that out. I'll post a link in the description so you can check that out and follow that. But today is yard sales only, and there's no cap on how much you can spend today. So let's hope I find some good stuff and check it out. My kind of sale.
Yeah, you're not screwing around, man.
Lots of good toys. I swear I had this as a kid on my car. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like all the inventory was gone since I was doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to have like the really good stuff out in the hot weather too, right? Am I really? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, we just finished setting up.
Where's the remote though, Jay?
I got it right here. Yep.
Alex, have you collected money?
I gotta pay still. I haven't made my pile yet. All right, so we're off to a good start. I got Garfield. I got a Mario Kart guy and a couple keychains. The guy actually sells cards as Border City cards, and I posted his business card in the video, so if you can check that out, he's got some really good stuff. But we got to put Garfield on the window for the rest of the drive for good luck. Let's check it out. All right, he is ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll.
But the blades are thicker.
Yeah.
So if you get a half inch, most people when they do that, they go like this to break it off instead of going like this.
That's ratchets.
That's a lot of wrestlers in here, eh? Holy moly.
Thanks, trimmer, video games and collectibles. Yeah, we've got to have the good stuff where it's not going to walk away.
Oh, you got some Star Wars stuff here too, eh? How much? How much is your Star Wars stuff?
Make me an offer.
Okay.
It's Star Wars stuff.
We gotta make another deal up here. What do you want for the Star Wars stuff too? 4 controllers.
5. That was a 3.
Okay, so I'll take... So the last few yard sales have been pretty brutal. Haven't seen really anything I was interested until this past one I was just at. I got a whole bag of wrestler action figures for 25 bucks. Bin full of Star Wars figures. Looks like Clone Wars mostly. 2 third-party aftermarket PlayStation 3 controllers. And a few little figures for, I think I gave the guy 50 bucks. But the Star Wars stuff is all in pretty good shape. And these are like Jack's, what are they called? Mattel Elite or whatever. Some of them are beat up, but most of them are in pretty good shape. And there are some good ones in here. British Bulldog, stuff like that. They'll fetch a pretty, like they're worth definitely more than $1 a piece. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace in lots, but there's so many of them. There's probably about 50 figures in here. So that was probably the find of the day. And I have been moving a lot of PlayStation controllers recently, so I'm glad I stumbled on that yard sale. That's awesome. That's cool. Here's what I picked up at those yard sales. I got 7 little golden books, all Mickey Mouse themed or Disney, so pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I figured I'd stick some out. I had somebody made because I was in a craft show.
Yeah, well, these are really cool. Yeah.
I remember that.
Ooh.
I could go watch up after this.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, because I'm messy.
You definitely are. Oh my god, well, yeah, if you shove it in your face like that.
Chowing down.
You butt it nicely, isn't it? Yeah, there's 4 of them. It's brand new. Never used.
All right, so I'll take the glasses and 2 cupcakes.
Okay.
That'll bring the change there.
The Eagles?
Okay. And then, hold on. Wait. Go back.
Well, today's going pretty well. I scored 4 records. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, Meatloaf. I can't remember the other ones I got. Aerosmith. $2 a piece is a pretty good deal. Had to.
The inner child, I get it.
Yep. Can't see a fidget and not fidget with it. Raiders scarf. Even though I'm a Lions fan, I have a friend that's a Raiders fan. And I'll get these dinos as well.
Andrea, will you take less than 10? 8?
There's been a ton of yard sales so far today, but not all of them have been good. But the ones that have been good have had a ton of stuff. I've got a pretty good sized car full of stuff so far, but I'm going to keep going because it's still early. Here's a yard sale pet peeve I have, though. If your yard sale starts at 10, you're doing yourself a disservice. I went to one at 9:47 and they hadn't even set up yet. And it was supposed to have video games. So I thought maybe, it was in the garage. I walked up and the guy's like, oh, we don't start till 10. You'll have to come back. And I'm like, well, then I just won't come back because, have your stuff out. Be ready. It's his decision ultimately, so I'm not mad about it. But if you're going to have a yard sale, you should try and have it open for 8 a.m. because a lot of people go early and they want to start their day at around 1 o'clock and be done yard selling. They don't want to be going to yard sales after lunchtime. So that's just the best practice. Now, I still haven't found any Pokemon cards yet, so the hunt continues. Holy rat band. That's awesome.
Let's find something about what I Let's find. Let it go.
Hi, how are you?
It's a multi-family deal, I was setting up and I try to keep stuff together, but, I have set up and 3 people are bringing me more stuff. So last weekend was hotter than hell, man. I didn't open up. I said, this is garbage. Who wants to go out and
It was a steam shot last week. I'm picking up just a ton of random stuff. I ended up getting a video game today, jackpot, Pac-Man World 3. I got something really neat, which I think I just knocked it over. I got a Monsters High Girl, but where did the watch go? I got a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids wristwatch from Ballpark Franks with the box for $1. Hooked on phonics. Look at all the Lego. Frankenberry? That's cool. Are you going to see the movie this week?
Pardon?
You going to see Deadpool and Wolverine this week?
Probably not, to be honest.
No?
I'm not a huge Marvel fan.
But I might go see Deadpool and Wolverine just because I do have a...
It's a cool combo.
Yeah. That was my 2 favorite comic book characters. do like Kangaskhan. Might grab him too. So what is this Magneto Rex? I'm finding a ton of cool stuff today. Got a little Pokemon figurine, a Fisher-Price Little People Ronald McDonald guy. This is one of the cooler finds of the day, a Pez Frankenberry Pez dispenser. What else was at that yard sale? I got a couple Pokemon cards. So I did get Pokemon cards today. I manifested it. I'm going to keep going. There's probably going to be a few more sales. It's only 11 o'clock, but I feel like I've traveled all over the city looking for stuff. So let's see if I can find a little bit more before I finish up.
And
Those are hilarious. Oh, these.
Yeah, I've got labels for my granddad. They're cute. That one's cute.
That's awesome. Ooh, look at this. A bunch of little woodsies, no way. Oh yeah, my youngest though, she's 5. This would be her kind of day. But she's that was a good yard sale. They had some really cool stuff, a bunch of Playmobil stuff. I didn't really feel like digging through a bag of Playmobil, but I did get that giant comforter for $10. It's brand new from the store. I got some Inter Milan official towels, a Denver Broncos hat, and a Legend of Zelda bib. It was all under $20, so hard to pass up deals like that, although it's not traditionally the stuff I go for. I've done really well today with regards to collectibles, so I felt like maybe spoiling myself with a cool blanket. Yeah. These are cool.
yeah, he's Marco Yolo.
I'll have to check them. Yeah, I don't know why I bought 4 seashell necklaces at the yard sale. They're 50 cents a piece though. They're pretty cool. They sound awesome. So that might be my last yard sale for the day. I'm heading to a pool party, so I don't know if I'll see any more on the way. If I do, you'll see it right now. If not, let's get back to my place and take a look at all the stuff I found. These are nice shoes. Oh, I like these little hot dog
I know, they're
posters.
cute,
Those are
eh?
cute, eh? Well, another week of yard sale has come and gone. It was another great weekend of yard selling. Now, I didn't have either of my kids with me this weekend to help me find all the cool stuff, but I think I did a good job. I ended up scoring a lot of action figures. I've kind of been chirping that I haven't found any, and that's what happens. Every time I complain, I seem to manifest more than I should, and then it leads to more work for me. So I'll show you the action figures towards the end of this recap, and just kind of go through some of the other random stuff I found while I was here, while I was out. So this is a little Ronald McDonald Fisher-Price Little People figure. We got, I believe that's Fennekin from Pokemon. That's my ice machine. It's super loud if you hear that in the background. I got a Transformer, which is always fun. I do not know what this guy's called. So if you do know, let me know in the comments. 2 of these sweet little keychains. I got Bowser and Venom. This is cool. I got to get it working. It's a Mario Kart remote control. I think it just needs batteries, but with the remote, I see these thrifting all the time and they never have the remote. So having the remote, that's going to be pretty good. It should be worth about 35, 40 bucks. I somehow managed to find a bunch of random bracelets and necklaces. I got these, I believe they're called puka shell bracelets. Now, I've had a bunch of necklaces. Never found the bracelets before, so look for those to be going up on my store at some point. And then I got a whole bunch of these random seashell necklaces. I don't know why I buy this stuff sometimes. I feel like sometimes it's cool to have on the store. These were 50 cents a piece, so if you want one, well, let me know. Got some stuffed animals. Garfield window suction cup stuffed animal. I think it was like $1 or something. Got Yoshi. And then this is my favorite stuffed animal for the weekend. It's an astronaut teddy bear, and the helmet comes up. Look at the price, 25 cents. I found this on Friday. I didn't shoot video of it. I got Mickey. I believe that's all the stuffed animals. Got these little woodsy guys. Now, it's the incomplete set, but I got it as part of a deal at that 1 yard sale where I bought the big blanket. So these were cool. They're going to go to my kids. So I also spotted something really cool while I was at a yard sale. Not for sale, but just I like to get my kids cool stuff while I'm out. These are really neat. Look at that. It's a craft peanut butter jar full of like random crafting building goodies. They were $5 a piece. The lady was really, really nice. I've seen her before. There's like marbles and seashells and puzzle pieces. So my kids are obsessed with crafting, so this kind of stuff is right up their alley. I did manage to find some records this weekend for a pretty good price. They were $2 a piece. Got Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, which is a pretty popular album. Aerosmith, Rocks. All good albums. And then Hotel California by the Eagles. So for $8. The discs or the records themselves are in pretty good shape. Not the greatest, but for $2, they're good additions to a collection. I bought this randomly because I thought hot dog coasters looked pretty cool. The only video game I found during the entire weekend is right here, Pac-Man World. It's missing the instructions, but it does have the disc and it's in good shape. Yeah, I thought it said Pac-Man World 2 in there, not Pac-Man World 3. Pokemon card-wise, there we go. Blastoise and Kangaskhan. I did find a Monster High doll, and now that I look at why I bought it, I didn't realize she had a replacement arm in, but whatever. Got 3 comic books. I got the entire series of Magneto Rex. Haven't read this one. I don't know much about it, but it definitely feels like it's a 90s X-Men set. So I have to price this out. It was $1 a book, and the guy recognized the channel and recognized what I do, so he gave me a pretty good deal, so thank you. And then, I mean, if you have a baby, you definitely need a Zelda bib, complete with a shield. Found some Walt Disney little golden books. Got Mickey, another Mickey, another Mickey, another Mickey. Are you seeing a trend yet? Mickey, and Lion King. So they're all the older 90s ones, which is nice. And I do have a pretty solid wall full of golden books. These will be probably going in there as well. This was one of the neater finds that I found during the weekend. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids wristwatch. It's from the TV show, not the movie, but it came with Ballpark Franks, and it has the box. I was worried it was going to smell a little bit smoky because the guy's house that I was at, he was smoking, but it doesn't, thankfully. Got a Frankenberry Pez dispenser. This is really cool. Now I just got to find Count Chocula and what's the other one? Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and oh my god. Let me know in the comments. I can't remember the third one. This is from Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog. It's a Happy Meal toy. I forget what this guy's name is, but I've done shorts on it. I should know. We're getting to the action figures. Couple things left. I got a Oakland Raiders scarf. Football stuff will be selling quickly because the football season's coming up and it's going to get cold before you know it. I got an AC Milan towel. It's really nice. Got 3 of them, $1 a piece. Super good deal. And then I did a short on this yesterday, the Barbie 2001 RC remote control car with the controller, which is super rare to find. That's worth about $46 US with the controller. So I think that's everything except for, that's everything except for the action figures. I'll show you the action figures now. I did get some Star Wars goodies. It's got Luke in there. I'm fairly certain it's supposed to be Anakin in there. I don't have an Anakin, but I do have 2 Darth Vaders. I believe that's Dengar, Clone Trooper, Yoda, and R2. And then it also, in that lot of Star Wars stuff that the guy was selling, got a bunch of little vehicles, Titanium series stuff. So there's a whole bunch here. That was a good find. He gave me a deal on, I think it was $10. And then I got all these wrestlers for 25 bucks. So let's go take a look at them now. So this is the entire amount of wrestlers that were in that duffel bag. As you can see, there's some divas in there, a whole bunch of accessories I got to match up. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell these in like 5, you know, like 5-part listings or all together in one big lot, but I think there's some tag teams. There's like a Bret Hart that I think goes with Jeff Hardy. Some classic ones like Davey Boy, Ric Flair, Ultimate Warrior. So that's all of them. Let me know if you know anything about these, because I'm not a wrestler action figure expert, but I knew there was value there. So that is everything from the weekend. It was a really great week of yard sailing. Hopefully next week is the same. No bad weather, no bad weather. And if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you check out my new series, the $10 challenge. I haven't sold anything yet. It's only been a couple days. I thought that Stitch was going to sell the first night. I had 2 people message me, but as it is with Facebook Marketplace, they did not show up. So I'm waiting for someone to show up and buy that, and then I can go thrifting again with the profits. The Barbie camper has not sold yet either, but we'll see what happens. Now, if you went yard selling this week, you got to let me know in the comments what your best find was, and what do you think my best find was? I'm partial to the wrestlers just from an overall quantity perspective, but if you think there's something different that I picked up that is way better than that, let me know as well. And I will see you next weekend for some more yard sailing.